Okay
ไม่เป็นไร
ครับ
ครับ
I have to speak to you again. I think
โอเคครับ
what concern you now when you try to develop the pilot study research article now, you
อือฮึ
have to tell the audience that what really happened to your pilot study, not the real one. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to. Your job is to report what happened to your pilot study. So at the beginning, when you show me your pilot data, I'm glad to know that because you have to give the background of the pilot post that you pick up and report to the audience. That's fine. That's fine. And I know that, but I will say your rater is very, very kind. They just, I will say you ask them to do additional work like try to classify the interactions of Facebook posts. That's fine. Very good. Very good. And you try to analyze the frequency, something like that, or the post. That's
อือฮึ
fine. But the point of your pilot study is if you really to highlight now, if you have to report your pilot study findings that broadcast themes of Facebook posts can be used or can be applied to your real data collection phase. That's the point.
so okay
Uh,
so I'll just report how we find I
Yeah,
mean how we tested and how we find out and how we adjusted
yeah,
to fit the themes
mhm,
for the real
yeah,
data analysis
yes.
or something like that.
ครับ
Oh,
no need to
okay.
no need to compare the results between the one and two candidates. I mean the first and the second candidates. No, because this is not the real one, right? But at the
Mm-hmm.
moment you just report or let the audience knows that what and how many themes of Baka works in the context of Filipinos presidential elections can fit or can be used to your research project when you start collecting the data in the real phase, right? That's the point of the pilot study.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
no need to interpret, no need to have a comparison. You just shows the, you know, uh, statistic of reliability that you try to test broadcasting statistically. Yeah, that's your
so
job.
the Gryffindor's Alpha or something.
Yeah, something like that. And to be honest, keep the real one for publishing on the better journal articles.
Okay,
Uh,
okayครับ
at the moment, you
so
just follow
uh-huh.
the university requirements before you starting the thesis viva. That's the point.
Okay ครับ
Lower your quality and increase it when you start writing the real journal article. You know
โอ
what
เค
I
ครับ
mean? ครับ
อือฮึอือฮึโอเค
So 6 or 8 pages, I think you can.
โอเค sige
So at the moment, I think you draft and send it to me. I mean, introduction and the methods part, right? That's
อ๋อ
very good. And to save your time, you can ask ChatGPT to rewrite rewrite your draft to make it polished
อ๋ออ๋อ
version to get it smooth. That's fine. But I think the toughest part now is if you why you want to meet me today because you have to present the pilot findings, right, of the past.
yeah
And yeah,
and I
you
will
have
ask
to if you remember the two examples of pilot study research article that I sent it to you, You can follow or use them as a guidelines. I would say the first table could be, the background of the post that, that the two raters try to, analyze the data for you as the background of the post. Then I'm so glad that you add up with the, how many interactions, likes, sad news, some kinds of emotions, right? That's good. That's a good thing. And but anyway, the main point is you just show the validity scores of Barker's themes, together with your pilot study findings. That's the point.
Okay, I'm still processing how.
To make it clear, let me show you
Okay, I'll
the
stop
pilot
share.
study research article as an example.
But in the examples cup, they presented also. Yeah, this one, this table, something.
But don't think too much. This is 18 pages of the article. Can compare with your, your articles published on conference proceedings. Should be shorter than this. Here. You see, I think for this yellow table, this is what I want you to present the pilot study to the audience. Intellectual reliability. Because this is a prelim, right? Preliminary study or pilot study only. No need to discuss or talking about, the comparisons of two candidates in more details. No, because it's the pilot study here. This is a good one. So you just show the coding, right? The codes and definition and example and intellectual reliability. This is the table you have to show to the audience when you develop the pilot study. You know what I mean? Okay. And and I love this one. If you try to adapt some kinds of additional information, right, of the pilot study, like the profiles and anything you call media use, right? Media use, right? Something like that. You can represent in percent, the percentage, or even frequencies. That's fine.
But it will be okay. I will just check it again.
Yes, so you can see, I mean, the result, because of this is the pilot study, so they didn't discuss too much, right? Because this is a pilot study. They just show that, okay, the Barker scheme that you follow him, maybe you can apply it to your research study. That's the point. You want the audience to know.
But
um,
but how would I measure the intercoder reliability of each code? Because I can measure their interreliability as a whole, but in this table, each each code that the researcher created has a Krippendorf's alpha. So how would I measure?
You mean ReCal, right? Let me see. I can't remember the name of the software. ReCal?
Yeah, ReCal. Because here in the table of the example that you showed me as okay, in the table that in the sample that you sent me, each code has like a Krippendorf's alpha. So I mean, how would may I ask
Okay.
how would I measure those? Wait, I'll open my sample. Maybe she indicated there. I haven't.
Mhm.
Mhm, mhm. One moment, Cap. It's still loading, Cap.
Okay, no problem.
Are you in Pattaya right now, Cap? Did you
Oh,
did
no,
you
no.
did you did not
Finally,
attend, Cap?
I make a decision. Didn't go to the Pattaya because I have some
Um,
business, family business.
ah, me too, Cap. But Ajan Gop asked me last time if
Uh,
if I want to attend, but yeah, it coincides with my schedule in the National Archive, so cannot. I cannot. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, there's no wait.
I
Oh,
remember that when you used ReCal to help you calculate reliability score, you need to, I think, convert convert the answers of the two quarters to become, I mean, because they just count the same response, right?
yeah,
I think,
nominal.
yeah, they just count the same response of each team and
Mm-hmm.
calculate the reliability scores for you. I think maybe you have to
There's no
create
table
new
in the
worksheet.
PDF.
Yeah.
Oh, in the sample that you sent, Ajan,
Ah,
there's no table. So I cannot see the table. Maybe it's in the online version. Wait. Oh, cool. Thought cap. Oh, here. Yeah. Iterator reliability.
mhm.
Iterator. Iterator. So my
So you can follow the example of pilot study article. Oh, but finally you choose Krippendorf alpha, right?
yes cap. So oh, because yeah, that's the one thing that I'm still confused right now is we can calculate the overall Gryffindor's alpha, but
Mm-hmm,
in sample, each code has a Gryffindor's alpha, like the
mm-hmm,
iterator reliability. So maybe I will read on how to what do you call this solve or how to get this iterator reliability for
mm-hmm,
each code.
mm-hmm.
I don't know how how
Uh,
they
I don't know how you don't know
no
how to
okay.
convert the coder's response to calculate, right?
I know crap right, but
Oh, okay.
can I share again?
Sorry, I get confused.
Um, here, here, yeah, here. This is what I'm asking about, Cap,
Uh-huh.
because um I don't know how to get this one because the other thing that I know how to get is this I don't know this one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is the case. This is a sample of the previous or something. The they will do 60 posts, the same posts, and then I will upload it to the ReCal so that the ReCal will compute the cut spike, coherence kappa, Krippendorff's alpha, something like that. So this is the intercoder reliability for the whole coding process of the whole pilot study set or items or something like that. But here it has Krippendorff's alpha for each code. So I don't know how to get this, or do you have any? Okay, or maybe I'll just look for it later after the call.
I mean, from the previous screen, variable one means what is variable one mean?
Where?
Yeah, variable one mean, what does it mean? You see the left hand, the left hand side, variable one. What does it mean?
It means that the it means that the data will have only one variable that needs to be they call this coded, because if ReCal requires another column if there are additional variables. So in this case, it's a nominal data, and we'd only have one variable. I assume that the variable that it speaks about is the same set of posts, or that needs to be coded or something. Yeah. Because okay, Cap.
I think I mean, for me, you have to show, variable means theme. It's around 16 or 17 themes. So it means variable 1 to variable 16.
We only have 9, Cap.
Oh, nine themes. So yeah, it's 9 variables.
Oh, I will show you like the CSV version. Oh, it cannot open. I don't know. This one. I mean, this one is the coding that they use. This one is the coding that the coders did, and I combine it as a CSV because it's what is required of the ReCal to upload. And I believe that the variable that the ReCal is talking about is there are some data that needs to be, like this one is another code, and then they have another code for another. I can't explain it. Sorry, Cap.
Take your time.
Okay. I think the variable that the ReCal talks about is the set of hosts that the coders will code, because uh if the coders will code again, there needs to be another variable there. Yeah, I don't know. Did you get it?
So I will say when you calculate ReCal, you rely on the post or you rely on the themes, just to make it clear.
I rely on the host. I mean,
okay.
because the one that they coded last time is so do you want me to upload
I mean,
ano?
for your confusion, I think, I
Okay.
mean, from the screen, what I understand, oh, sorry, for yeah, the previous one, yeah.
Oh, here,
Yeah,
Kap.
yeah. From the screen, from my understanding, I think if you rely on the theme, it means variable one means theme one, and number of cases is a number of posts. You know what I mean? So maybe that's you get a little bit confused, right? Because that's why I asked you. You start with the post or you start with the theme. We try to
I
test the
will
theme. We try to test the theme, that the theme you can use you can use them to in your research project, in your real research project. So
mm,
variable one for me means theme one, and number of cases mean number of posts. You know what I mean?
wait. Oh, okay.
Okay,
I'll take note of that.
but now don't worry about the data, right? But I think now you have to change or convert the data you have to rely on or start with the themes, not the posts. So
Ah,
that's
but
why, yeah. So you have to, maybe you have to create a new worksheet and
mm,
you just sort it out from the themes. So again, you can review it later. So variable
mm,
one for me, not all of the one, right? I mean, variable one means theme one, variable two means theme two, and n cases mean number of codes that have that kind of theme.
mm.
Mhm.
Okay, Kap.
And I
Oh,
think for the ReCal, they can generate Krippendorf alpha now, right? So
yes,
0.7,
Kap.
yeah, 0.75, that's acceptable rate or acceptable score. Okay.
I'll 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 share another screen cap just to show you how the coders did the coding share. So these are their coding sheet and yeah, these are the posts. They are the post for the pilot study.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it, Cap? And then this is the link. I mean, I've just attached the link here so that they can easily follow the post. And then these are the codes of the theme. These are the
Mm-hmm.
theme. Like it's number coded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something
Yes.
like that. And then these are the criteria. So the one that I uploaded is the coder A and the coder B. I
Mm-hmm.
combined them and then upload it in the ReCal. So
Uh-huh.
if what I understand, I just like to clarify
Mm-hmm.
uh, and recap if I understand it correctly. You're the one that you're instructing me. So the one that you want to upload here is that I will count all the number sevens here, for
Yeah.
example, for seven,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
put it
Yeah.
in like another table, convert
Mm-hmm.
it in a CSV,
Mm-hmm.
and compare if how many sevens did
Mm-hmm.
A and how many sevens did letter
Yeah.
B, coder B
Yes,
did.
that's right.
Okay.
That's right. So for code number 7 or theme 7,
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
means we need to calculate, I mean, start with the theme, not the post. Yeah,
Uh-huh,
that's you
uh-huh.
explained it earlier. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's correct.
Uh-huh.
So
Be-
coder
uh-huh.
A and coder B, you just count, number 2 or number 7, right?
Yeah, how
If
many? Mm-hmm.
yeah, if coder A and coder B agree or reply the same answer, that's the point that you can calculate and put it on the recount. Yeah, you count number of themes. Yeah, you
Oh,
count
how
theme 1, theme 7, theme theme 2.
How about Cap if there are no because for example, there are no posts that use theme 1.
Yeah, that's the point. That's you can raise the issue in the discussion part.
But can we still use it? Because I mean, if there are still a lot of posts in the final sampling, not
Yeah.
sampling, analysis. So it could be that it is during this because the number of posts in the pilot study is limited, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be that it is just that these posts did not use this theme in the pilot study,
Mm-hmm.
but in the final sampling analysis,
Yeah.
it might have like some posts use this, something like this. So
Yeah.
we can still use it, right?
You can justify and tell the audience that you still insist to use theme 1 for the real data collection phase.
Mhm.
And you just justify your reasons why you still, you still keep theme 1 alive for your actual data collection phase. Why
Oh, but how
and
can I
why not?
how can I r- measure the intercoder reliability if they did not code even a
No.
single?
So for the pilot study finding, it means you can't show the theme 1 personal life, but you can still tell the audience that Barker's work still have a personal life theme, and you insist to the audience that you still insist to use it in the real project, and you justify the reason why you didn't get rid of that theme.
Okay, okay.
But unfortunately, you can't find the theme 1 from the pilot data.
Okay, Cap.
Yeah. But
So
yeah, and you
so we
justify the
cannot
reason.
measure those those themes that they did not
Mhm.
use, right?
Yes. And with a large number of actual posts, maybe we
Uh-huh.
can find theme 1. Who knows? But you still insist, right? Why? Because I mean, from the Barker's work, personal life is a large number of themes that they can find from the previous election, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um,
You just justify the reason why you keep theme 1 or personal life as a theme
or
in the
or
in the
other
actual phase.
or other themes that
Yeah,
which was
don't
not found
worry,
in
don't
the
worry. Just tell the real story to the audience, what really happened to the pilot study. That is very interesting, right? That is
yeah.
very interesting. That is very
Uh-huh.
why? I mean, yeah, just kidding you. Why the coder can't find themes personal life? Because when you post a Facebook, it's a personal life.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Not the election
maybe
campaign. Yeah, in the sense of
yeah.
presidential candidates, right? When you post
Uh-huh.
on the Facebook, it means you show your personal life,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
whatsoever. But if you back up
Or
with the literature review, that's a very good.
uh
This my idea only. Yeah, you
mhm.
can justify, why not? And you just let the audience know that you still insist or still use or spare theme 1 in the in the data collection phase of the real project.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
Be transparent and tell
Uh-huh.
all of the story to the audience. That's fine.
Okay, Cap. Okay. I will
Oh,
write.
that is very yeah, that's very interesting for me too. Why the code they didn't code or even uh, file the theme 1. But it sometimes
Okay.
depends on a number of your pilot data.
Yes,
Trust
yes.
me.
Because in my opinion, in my case, the way that I see it, it's maybe because uh maybe they posted it but not in the time when it
Yeah,
is near election period.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So, mhm,
yeah, and from the coder to coders perspective, I tell you, yeah, they say, oh, when you post on the Facebook, it means you show your personal life
already.
to the audience. Yeah. Okay,ครับ
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, okay. So I will recap cap. I will not really dive into the data
Mm-hmm.
analysis of, like, really, I mean, I will show data, but
Mm-hmm.
just the general one of the
Yes.
pilot study, and I will focus more on how we decided to
Yeah.
include Bahar's
Mm-hmm.
themes
Yeah.
in this
Yes.
study.
Yeah. You
Okay.
can discuss and conclude the pilot findings by, relating to Bacchus work and
Mm-hmm.
tell the story about Facebook posts when you collect the data, right? And let the
Mm-hmm.
audience know what will happen in the next phase.
Oh,
That's it
super.
for the pilot study research article. It's the first one. Actually, the function of pilot study research article, it means you have a, I will say, when you present in the conference, it means you book or you just let the audience know, yeah, you are the first one who get into this field. Right? That's the point of the pilot study. And you can, write the article with me again after we finish the real one, right? That's the point. That is a real discussion and a real contribution to the field.
Mm-hmm. So this one, it's more on, like, reporting on what I do.
Yes, and test your real instrument, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Test your research instrument. That is work or not, work or not work. That's
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's the only pilot study.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Oh,
And
thank
prevent
you.
you from the, it's quite it can happen if your work may be unfortunately similar to the other one in the world. So this is the
Mhm.
point. That's why you try to early register your work to the world. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay,
that's
okay.
it.
So, uh, again, I will also include the discussion on how we um added additional definitions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we talked about last time, like the posts,
Mm-hmm.
we added additional
Uh-huh.
criteria or something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah, yeah.
right? So I will also talk about it on
Yeah,
the,
yes.
okay.
That's why yeah. At the final part of the pilot article, so you just say, yeah, uh what the way you can improve your research instrument for the data collection phase. Yeah, in the real project, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's true. But if you read the two examples I gave you, maybe to be honest, maybe they just didn't mention it. They didn't mention it.
Oh,
Because if you uh, treat it
okay.
100% pilot study, sometimes the audience they overlook you
Uh-huh,
or
uh-huh.
underestimate your work, right?
Oh,
Yeah, we are human. We just look down the pilot study, right? And you just pay attention to the actual one, not the
uh,
pilot. But anyway, as a researcher, I think the pilot study is very important.
uh, yeah, okay. So I'll take note of that, Cap. I'll
Right?
just um I'll just be ready if it needs to be included.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, as what
and
I mean, as just
to
the
relieve your
sample.
nerve, I will say it's just a pick 6 pages. 6 pages. That's fine. And the its function is, just let the world know that there is a research project from BRINS. This is
Okay,
the function of pilot study article.
okay. Hopefully it will be.
So now I will support you every way that you need. So let me know. Maybe you have to, work hard all of this week to finish 6 pages of article. It's not
Yes.
easy one, but you can. Trust me. I trust you. Sorry. I trust you.
Thank you for the trust, Kap. It's
ครับ
kind of pressure, but
and
okay.
and thank you for ChatGPT, so we can,
Use-
polish your
Uh-huh.
draft, later.
Okay, Kap.
But now
Okay.
you have to design the table and design the chart and how to represent the pilot finding. That's
Pilot
very
finding.
important. So we can meet each other again in 1 week, right?
Okay, Kap. I will just
In
chat
1
you
week.
again
Then the next Monday.
next Monday
Whatever,
or
we
earlier.
still we still have enough time to
Okay, Kap.
submit the full paper. Unfortunately, it's the bad news, right? Me too. I wake up and they ask us to submit the full paper, not extensive abstract.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay, Kap. I will try to focus on this in the meantime, so that it will be the draft will be finished as soon as possible, so that we will have a lot of time to modify or polish it more. And yeah, I will try to submit it before the weekends, like
Okay.
Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, I will not sleep, Kap.
Take care of your health and stay safe.
Yes,
See you
Kap.
next week. See you next Monday.
See you.
ครับ
ขอบคุณครับ ขอบคุณครับ
My pleasure. See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye ครับ I will send you the video.